Good morning, good morning. Okay, we did Kiava Gamma yesterday. And I think we did a colony. Check the journal. There's only Dragonus left. The cleansing of Kiavagam. Yeah, cleanse. Cleansed of heresy. What is my profit factor? 93. Nice. Artificial object.
Order to the crew. Deliver
ship
me
fight.
victory.
5 ships.
Set the course. Fire the lance batteries. Torpedoes locked.
Next turn, the starship may perform a turn of 90 degrees instead of the usual 45. Cooldown is random once it returns.
The time has come.
I don't know if I can win this, there's 5 ships. Infidel raid. What is happening up there? Boom! The bloody everywhere.
Cannons, volley!
Thanks for the follow.
Leave their hull strewn across the stars!
It's a lot. 6.
Set the course. This one's going down. Fire right now!
Hey. Zajebasz. Все з воду. Я сюзала воду.
Macro cannons, volley! Fire the lance battery! Unleash our vengeful salvo!
Nothing I can do. Go to them, go to them. Stand there. No. See, this is fucking funny. That sucks. That really sucks.
Fire right now!
Aye. Yeah.
Cannons, volley! Lay in the course. This one's going down. Torpedoes locked! Bleed them.
I believe they're not dead though. They missed me 3 times in a row.
Another salvo!
Oh yeah.
Fire right now! Onward! This one's going down.
bug.
Lead them. Another victory for the Von Valancius dynasty.
But I got out of it nothing. We got ship experience and that's it. Artificial object colonized. Let's warp, let's get up y'all. Muro. Emperor's Palm, Frozen Prince. Then we need this, then that. And at the end we're gonna go here. I don't have Extracticum anymore. Strange and frightening discovery was made at one of the sites on this frozen world. Countless human bodies suspended in the clear ice of glacier. The bodies showed no sign of injury. It was as if they dived into liquid water the moment before it turned into solid ice, freezing them in place with their eyes wide open and their hair fanning out behind them. Searches could not explain the mystery. Ball. The engineers of Kiava Gamma report an enigmatic phenomenon. They call it Procedure OX. It's a mysterious protocol of the highest priority, however it's missing from the sacred catechism. The procedure occasionally interferes with the manufactorum performance in unpredictable ways, and we cannot discover the source of the signal that activates it. Sometimes it orders cargo delivery to remote storehouses where everything vanishes without a trace. Sometimes it leads to a sudden shortage of cogitator computing hours. Sometimes it calls for utilization of working units, servitors, and tech priests without obvious reasons. The servants of the Omnissiah identify the procedure as the holiest of code and carry out its instructions to the letter. Fabricator Fortorn personally scrutinized the digital regalia of the procedure and proclaimed them to be authentic. What is the purpose of procedure OX? Unknown. Directives are chaotic and appear to be devoid of evident sequence. The holiest adeptus mechanicus algorithms may be too complex for an uninitiated mind to grasp in a systematic manner. Did the procedure originate from the remains of the Cubist Delphim scrap code? The servants of the Omnissiah tested the planetary network sevenfold. They used purifying algorithms of varying complexity and found it free of corruption. What about my retinue? The servants of the Omnissiah will vehemently oppose the execution ban on the procedure. I hereby ban procedure OX. 2 hours pass. Much to displeasure of the tech priest, the rogue trader forbid execution of the poorly understood procedure OX. While rooting out its directives, the rogue trader's servants managed to learn a few craft secrets from the cybersmiths of antiquity. Ships. You're facing several Eldari scout ships. The Xenos are in no hurry to attack. It seems to have slowed down what their movement and carnage meets you. Ask Kirilat to help you negotiate. The ships are no longer blocking the way. Still, the last extracting. I'm fucked with extracting. I need to buy extracticals. Thank God I wasn't in it. Oh. Prince. Czekaj. Sorry about that. Oh, I don't have extracticums. It's covered. Everything. There's this left. And there's still 7 left to visit. We need to mark the Furibundus. Warp. Drusians. Now they should open. It says locked. I guess it's a bug because I can buy. Drusus Prime shotgun. Deal. World War Origin. Deflection against human. A large medkit. Can't waste anymore. I need to buy extract. They leveled up when Let's level up.
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Man, it's whatever. Logic. But it's whatever.
Do you require an audience?
The Emperor sets my path.
You. Talent and characteristic. We go with toughness. And the Xenocide. I'll use a boss whip. Go with a hunker down. Better defense in cover.
Watching the lady handle sacred technology breaks my heart, figuratively speaking. My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Focus, one target, total focus. This is easy athletics. Minus 20 penalty to hit chance, but you shoot twice. Definitely double tap. Where was I? I want extract.
None shall stand in my way.
No one has extracting. No. And it's still 10. And only by 6. My profit factor is exactly 100, and I got 4. Although 4 left. Spend it. The thing I love the most, yes, and I hope they won't change that. There is no encumbrance in the game, man. No encumbrance. If I hate something when playing RPGs, it's fucking encumbered. Yeah, exactly. Not in terms of combat. It doesn't have to do anything with Pathfinder. And rules. Only exploration, how you traverse the map. But combat is completely different. There is no explanation for a single sector. Everything is missing. What can you do? Now, should I go step by step or should I just skip? That's the question. I think I'll skip. Chart the course. Work. The air throughout the ship suddenly turned stale. They all woke up incredibly tired. Those that were sleeping had terrible nightmares. Argenta in her cabin, pale, crying, and caught up in a waking dream. We are very close. Very, very close. Gotta destroy ship. Null accept. Extract. Really? Hallucinogen blade. Trukari weapon proficiency. Hallucinogen strike. And a cloak of shadows. Awareness. What? Ship remains. This world, continental world, and gas giant. Select companion to examine inventory. First time I see this. Send Eldari. Or can I switch them? What? And what am I searching for? Basically those that are best to do it, eh? Irrelevant. It's a skill test of agility, and a roll result failed. I wanna see how this works. What's the point? Send Pascal. Pascal always succeeds. Jesus Christ. Collect all. Medkits, outlet steams, and large medkits. Ship remains. Crew found 20 units of scrap. The crew discovered a hidden valley littered with thousands of animal skeletons. Augur data suggests that some kind of sleeping gas runs here. It's likely the animals either don't realize that they are headed for a deadly trap or even come here to die on purpose. Study the gas. Different types of ammunition for the ship. And all these would be gas grenades. Collectible. Scan. What a weird looking planet. We go to Latotian's passage. Blending. Again, I leveled up. What if? How did I level up with what? Where are we? Unidentified ruins.
We shall prevail.
Let's level up. Only intelligence and perception. Intelligence gives the most, basically, when you don't have anything else to level up. 6 skill checks. You just wait to get the skill. Intelligence, perception, and fellowship. Intelligence. We go with hit and run. Nothing to think about. Do you fire plasma? Or what do you got? Plasma. Ah, plasma and power. There's a plasma weapon expert. You can also go for over penetration when I mark. Really? Plasma. It doesn't matter. It's alpha. Don't need to think a lot.
What is it, rogue trader?
Oh, you got this, and we don't know what it is. Asa. Asa my ass. What is it? Accept whatever the fuck it is.
You interrupted my thoughts.
Laser power.
What is it?
Plasma melta, flame, solid power, weapon expert. Master soft spot. Study enemy's ability with extermination mark. Too good, and I use it often. When I mark a fresh target, extermination mark bonus will increase by 20%. And studied mark is also good. When I crit, I apply extermination mark. Is he gonna be study enemies when I examine? No, let's see what's this.
I won't tolerate weakness.
The rings vaguely resemble the architecture of the Imperium, and yet there is some subtle difference to the structures.
Victory awaits!
Demolition. Pedestals.
Something of interest.
Correct, Xeno chest. No keyhole or any other openings. The murky crystal on the lid is cracked but continues to glow inscrutably. Gunslinger helmet. Where did I got this? A bonus for determining the over penetration factor with ranged weapons equal to owner's ballistic bonus. There you go. You look like an idiot now. The remains of an unknown structures are haphazardly
A
strewn
new
about
challenge
the
for me?
hill. Athletics check. Demolition check. Both.
Follow my lead.
The Emperor favors me today.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
There.
What is that?
That's much better.
See? Right there.
Curious male voice is coming from the old box. This is Captain Trevor Durath calling the bullion. Get your asses back to the surface and get me out of here, you shits. My guts may be fused to my suit, but I'm not dead yet. No matter how much you wish it were otherwise. A moment later, the raging tone gives way to strangled rasping. Hey, can any of you hear me? Respond, I'll pay double, just don't leave me here. Damn it was going so well. We even figured out how to open the first sphere thanks to the pattern on the floor. Who knew there'd be so much trouble with the second one? I didn't. They didn't either. Cowards. The moment the beam was directed back, I was already lying with my guts turned inside out. And they were running off with my goods. Emperor, you whore son, why'd you leave me like that? I'm scared. I don't wanna die. Not alone. Aren't you supposed to watch over all your children? Quiet. You lot, shut it already. I can't even hear myself. The recording is silent for a few moments. All you can hear is the sound of someone pounding the shell of a void suit with the recording device. I'm cold, I wonder if I'll die from lack of oxygen, or will my organs give out earlier? The damn god, the damn vampire, in the end you will all serve the true masters. The human speech gradually deteriorates into an indecipherable mixture of howling and clicking sounds.
None shall stand in my way.
Lord, Lord. Human skeleton curled up in a natural position, inside a void suit, with a hole burned right through it. Someone carved a strange pattern on the floor. As you look at the lines, a fog descends over your mind. Strange pattern. A single look at the strange pattern is enough to send your mind reeling.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Activate the pedestal. The evidence of some unknown race among the man-made structures feels unnatural and frightening. Shake. Lord apparition.
It's about time.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
Anything worthy of my attention?
We must act.
Game. What is this?
Do you require inquisitorial approval?
Authorized.
What is it, rogue trader?
How am I supposed to do it? Goddamn it. I had to inscribe this, but I don't know how.
I'll take it from here.
How did that happen now? stuff like that.
Don't frighten me.
Bro.
Remember, innocence proves
Follow my
nothing.
lead.
I'm always ready.
The jaws.
A new challenge for me.
The very first puzzle in the game. It gave us ancient force sword, one-hander. On unidentified ruins. The sword plus 1 bonus to damage for every rank of the wielder's psi rate. Psi rate. Nice puzzle, nice.
None shall stand in my way.
Can I do anything else with these empty jaws? Lost item, cracked Xeno. Okay, we need to inscribe again for the cracked Xeno chest. I placed it
Do you
back,
require inquisitorial
and I guess now we
approval?
need this one. Let's do it fast. I believe that's it. There's double puzzle basically. He needs to open the mouth here. The pattern no longer works. It looks like it's working to me though.
Do I detect doubt in your voice?
Weird. And if I repeat this, is there another one somewhere hidden on the floor? I haven't seen a single one. These are the only two patterns. It can't be the other one again. I mean, I can try. It doesn't hurt to try. I placed that freaking chest inside that I found. The pattern, both patterns do not work.
Tread carefully, rogue trader.
Both patterns do not work now. And I placed that thing inside.
still draw breath?
How can I fucking know what a pattern is then if it's not one of these two? Which one is it?
We have no time to lose.
What? What are you doing there?
Easily done.
I don't see a single pattern.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Don't tell me I need to click on random, man. Because it seems like it's random.
It's about time. Victory awaits. I tire of violence. Let's move.
How can I know if it's not these, then what is it? It's clearly placed there. I don't know why it doesn't work. Could it be a bug? Seems the patterns no longer work.
Follow my lead.
Try like this then.
A new challenge for me?
I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. Because the first one was to open it, grab the gear, the second one should be trigger this that I placed inside. Only info is this. We even figured out how to open the first sphere thanks to the pattern on the floor. Maybe it's a bug. It can't be that stupid to go on random over here. Let me see. Quick.
Success is irrefutable.
Maybe it's a bug, let's see. Now it opened up. In the jaws. Take the sword. Let's you click again. Last item, cracked Dino chest. Inside.
I won't tolerate weakness.
And now the pattern is this. If it's not this, I don't know what it is. Because those are the only two patterns. Simple as that. It seems the pattern no longer works. It's bullshit.
About time.
Bullshit. I don't wanna test all combinations. That's a lot of combinations, okay.
Victory awaits. We must act. I'll lay claim to the stars.
These
A new challenge
flashes
for me?
are choking me. Help me, Lord
Doubt
Captain.
is for the weak. Follow my lead. I won't tolerate weakness.
Endure.
None shall stand in my way.
Dare you?
1 out of 2. I tried both, it's not. Although I like it so far, it's great. It's great. That thing that I placed inside the jaw here. Cracked Xeno chest. The small chest made from a strange material has no keyhole or any other openings. The murky crystal on a lid is cracked, but continues to glow inscrutably. That's the entire description, and I tried both patterns.
Victory awaits.
No, this is a good puzzle, but I don't know what's with this. Okay, I grabbed the sword. That's fine, but
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I don't know. That laser, it says it's not working anymore when I go for it. Checked everywhere, and I see no pattern. Just don't. Weird.
It's about time.
Nothing you can do. Are you new? What are you? Unknown ships. As soon as you get in the unknown ship proximity, it points its loaded cannons directly at you. Several other ships emerge from the shadows of drifting asteroids, encircling you tightly. Captain Zanta Labouche mocking greetings, an offer of a lifetime to exchange your life for her peace of mind. Infuriate your crew. Situation is stalemate. You can either get into an even fight and lose everything, or shamefully buy your way out, sacrificing only your pride. Threaten. Inform the pirates that daring to threaten a rogue trader will not go unpunished. Fail. Attack. What am I dealing with?
My voice in prayer for this vessel and its hallowed guns.
That's out of my league. That's brutal.
Set the course.
Leave their hull strewn across the stars!
Where's my movement points? Why did my movement points disappear now?
Fire right now!
This one's going down.
Wait. It's gonna last 30 minutes, man. Try to work with that intimidation, maybe something happens. Captain Labouche makes her displeasure quite apparent, but acknowledges that getting on a rogue trader's wrong side is against her interests. The nameless ships retreat swiftly into the warp. leaving you alone. Better, not wasting time. I will do it on a full release every encounter because of the loot and of the XP, but now it doesn't matter. The lone mountain chain is composed entirely of a mineral with a shiny mirror-like surface. The mineral itself has no particular value for production, but its properties make this place incredibly beautiful. The sky is brilliantly reflected in the many surfaces of the plateaus, oddly shaped rocks, stone arches, and columns. The view is especially stunning on clear, starry nights, or when aurora trails dance in the sky. The enraptured crew have asked the Lord Captain permission to visit the remarkable place. Grant shore leave. It passed without incident. The ship's officers talked about it for weeks afterward. Even the Xenos Irlet marveled at the rock columns sprinkled with reflected stars. She even deigned to speak to the other officers, telling them the place reminded her of Krudar, her homeworld. Warp. But we need to go now. What remains are, believe it or not, 5 more maps and we're done. We're gonna go here first. To Narmer 4. Oh my god, there's more. I can't fucking believe this game, man. 3 new maps opened up now. The arid world. Fuck. The ship Augurs have detected a non-native mineral cluster on the planet's surface, probably the remains of an ancient asteroid shower. The substance is valuable, but collecting it will not be easy. The asteroid sits right above numerous underground caverns. The ancient tunnels and vaults are incredibly unstable and will likely not bear the weight of a large group of humans, let alone a shuttle. Take a risk and send a shuttle. The crew expertise made it possible to collect the mineral without disturbing the ancient caverns. Adamantium. Dig. Dig. I lost 2 mobile extracticums here for 1 planet. Architect mechanism. Another mobile extracticum. I got 2 left. And 6-7 sectors to visit. Thank God. Nothing. Now you're happy when you don't find a thing. You have extracticums. Ah. Where to? Mundus Valancius. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line. I can report the quest for the capital world of the Von Valancius dynasty is finally at the end. Targonis is straight ahead. We received countless greetings. Your subjects would like you to know when their master will be arriving. Tell Targonis the rogue trader is coming home. The last part of the main quest is to reach Dargonus. Valancius. Basically, this is the main hub. Mine. To Dargonus.
Follow my lead. None shall stand in my way.
The Emperor protects. Welcome home, your lordship. The stately woman in long full dress uniform makes a graceful curtsy. Her short grey hair does not obscure her stern features. Clementia Verserine, or Chancellor of the von Valancius dynasty. On behalf of all Dargonus, please accept my deepest condolences of the untimely passing of Theodora von Valancius. Her departure is a terrible blow to all of us, but as one star expires, another always flares to life. And although still overcome with bitterness and grief, your subjects hope that you will become the Trade Dynasty guiding light in these trying times. The young man quickly brings a respirator to his burned face and bows his head courteously. His raven black hair veils his burns and skull implants, and his thin metal fingers creak quietly as he offers a welcoming gesture. Achilles Scalander, Secretary at Administratum Department. I hope your journey to Dargonus was not darkened by the unwanted troubles. The Emperor protected us on our journey through the stars. And may he remain merciful to us until the end of time. Does your lordship wish to survey the grounds? Or perhaps we could sate your curiosity by answering any questions you might have. Governor Urban Drivestem has been notified of your arrival on Dargonus and will visit the palace shortly. Preparations for the official visit are well in hand, but your lordship still has plenty of time before the meeting. Hold on a moment, Clementia. What did you say your last name was? You heard correctly, your lordship. I'm of House Verserian, Lord Abelard's granddaughter and direct descendant. The succession of service is an effective good. It grants new generations understanding of their function within the mechanism. Why isn't the governor here with you to greet me? Apologies, your lordship. Governor Drivestem residence is on the other side of the world, by the administrative palace of Dargonus. We sent word as soon as you entered the system, but it takes time to travel the great distances of your domain. Logic check succeeded. Chancellor Verserian appears unruffled, but you cannot shake the thought that the governor's lateness is a subtle political gesture designed to test the limits of what is acceptable when it comes to interacting with a new rogue trader. I would like to rest before meeting. Where are my chambers? They are very close, just down the hall. That is also where the study and the audience chamber are. Achillea's face brightens with a pearly white smile, restoring some of his former good looks. Lady Theodora's study has remained locked since her last departure. On account of your arrival, we arranged it for it to be tidied up. It's ready whenever you may need it. It's best. Apologies for my bluntness, but a request to make. Perhaps before the meeting takes place, the illustrious Lord Captain could spare a few minutes for a conversation with me. I'm certain that you'll find any report of the state of affairs in the Von Valancius Trade Empire most useful. We receive cracked Xeno chest again. What do you mean I received cracked Xeno chest? I already placed one cracked Xeno chest on that previous map. Trading is done differently in the game. Once I'm done with this run, I'll release a full guide of how the game works, and I'll put it on my YouTube channel. Everything, all of the questions you people asked in the last 5 days, from how trading works, what's momentum, spells, skills, weapons, stats, exploration, everything that has to do with this early alpha, I'll explain in detail. It's the only chapter, yeah. Only mostly humans in the game. No. There were demons, new type of chaos, pirates, robots, turrets, Drukhari, Eldari. What else? Tech priests, servitors, corrupted versions. I don't know what else I encountered. Ah yeah, there were some mutated animals also. On Kiava, not Kiava Gamma, on Janus. Quite good enemy variety so far, and 2 bosses in 40 hours. Scripting Gothic etched along the rim of the fount, a prayer to the god emperor for the prosperity of the Von Valancius dynasty. Glinting in the light, the coin falls in the clear water and sinks to the bottom. Head of Kiava Gamma delegation, Kiava Gamma messengers. Success is measured in blood, yours and your enemies. Ancient cogitator linked to the palace system networks. Living fruit-bearing tree in the heart of the hive world is a fantastical sight. They probably use a lot more water to tend to this tree than the average Dargona citizen can hope to receive in their daily ration. Janus delegation. Gamma delegation. That's all that's available in early alpha, those 2 planets. You're probably gonna have more later on. Spray. Standing upon the altar is an ancient image of Saint Macarius. Its regal frame is covered in marks. The relic was claimed in a battle on a remote and forgotten world. Stuck. Shit. Will be such a great game, man. The plague lists the names of each rogue trader to have led the von Valancius dynasty, dating back to the day the capital world was founded. Maybe backers will be here, or those of us that play the game now in this state. That will be fucking cool to see also on Dargonus. What's with the servo skull? Man, you're fast. What is your duty? To serve the Emperor. What is Emperor's will? That we fight and die. What is that? It is our duty. Need to be something less. Okay, we checked everything in detail. Now we get to the palace. One Valancius palace. How do I think the game is? It's brilliant. Game is not out yet, maybe in a year or two from now. Is it like Star Trek universe? No, it's not. Not like Star Trek, not like Star Wars. It's more like when you place high fantasy into sci-fi. That's the best way to explain Warhammer. State. The main throne room is up the stairs and straight ahead. Your subject Achilles' calendar informed me that he humbly awaits the opportunity to meet with you there. If your lordship wishes to rest after your long journey, then your personal chambers are up the stairs and on the right. If you need anything to where your soul desires, I'll be right next to your chambers, eagerly awaiting your orders. Now let's see what we got here. Painting expensive frame. This is my chambers. I think the leather covers bear the names of the authors, mostly philosophers and theologians from their goddess. The spines of the books are trimmed with gold. The remains of plague can be seen on the frame. A last inscription is completely indistinguishable. Come on. Due to the patina. The antique piece of furniture is obviously well cared for, but its surface is still covered with a lot of scuffs, scratches, and stains. Traces of the previous rogue traders who sat at this table. Study safe equipped with several bizarre mechanisms. This dark palace is impressive. Faint mark in the dust on the mental piece. Left to be left by glass. It's with darkness here. Alright. They're still working on the game. The bed for the head of a rogue trader dynasty is befitting the status of its own. On the left is Dynasty Throne, visible symbol of the Rogue Trader power, which now belongs to you. Let's pick with Clementia first. Your lordship, the governor is waiting on the periphery of the palace. Please let me know when you would like to see him. Awareness check failed. Does he have to start like this? No, don't troll me. Good job for my save, though. Good job. But basically I missed nothing, there's nothing to loot, nothing to investigate. Logic succeeded. I'm so foolish as to fail to notice a conversation in code. Your insight deserves credit, Rogue Trader. Then again, I expected nothing less from Theodora von Valancia's successor. Allow me to introduce Achilles' calendar properly. In addition to his duties as Secretary of the Administratium, he acts as an agent of the Golden Throne under my aegis. I'm sure you will find Achilles' service useful, especially when dealing with the schemes of humanity foes within the borders of your trade empire. Greetings, Lord Rogue Trader von Valancius. Allow me once again to express my deepest condolences on the loss of Lady Theodora. I will do everything I can to track down and destroy all of the Kunrad Voigtvir's accomplices on the capital world. This is now connected to the prologue and chapter 1 that are missing. What's with the scars on your face? About 5 years ago there was an accident. Several tanks of promethium exploded in the storehouse at my estate, and I was buried alive under the rubble. The Emperor preserved my soul, and the skilled physicians of Dargonus saved my body, except for my lungs, which I had to part. I presume the incident was an attempt on my life, but the identity of whoever was behind it remains a mystery. What are your responsibilities on Dargonus? Officially, I'm a secretary of this world's administrative department. Less officially, I'm afraid I can't disclose that even to you. In short, I collect and investigate reports of heresy taking root on upstanding planets of humanity. Above all else, I'm concerned about the Xenos threat that hangs over the entire Coronus expanse, including your trade empire. Sadly, my mission was completed by the recent war disturbances. I'm still trying to re-establish contact with many of my agents. Tell me about Xenos. The residents of the local systems are no strangers to skirmishes with enemies of humanity, but recently the loathsome beasts seem to have completely flown off the handle. We're receiving reports from ships that made it through the warp to Dargonus. Both they and the colonies that they departed from are being attacked. We have identified the breed of Xenos that pose this threat, Eldari. Humanity's ancient and insidious foes. Be vigilant on your travels. The Xenos will undoubtedly attack a rogue trader's ship should they find the circumstances to be in their favor. Unfortunately, in the host of humanity, there are those who are willing to grovel before our enemies in the hopes of a valuable reward. Thanks for the follow. What I use for streaming, I use Streamlabs OBS. What microphone and you got? What I got in descriptions. Scroll down the video. You have system information there, including microphone, internet, everything you need to know as far as numbers go. And for the software, Streamlabs OBS. You can use regular OBS too. Whatever you like. Your choice. Yurian, hello. You may be interested to know that we're on a trail of such heretics. Overwhelming evidence indicates that the ruined Void Station in Langren's Belt is being used as a base by a band of pirates who are not above dealing with Xenos. I was unable to persuade the Chancellor of the need to dispatch a ship there, but perhaps you would like to pay a courtesy call to the scoundrels yourself. You know anything about the Cult of the Final Dawn? My knowledge is deplorably limited, your lordship. All my attention has been focused on tracking Xenos activity. I'm certain Master Van Kalox can tell you much more about these heretics than I. I lost Fleck chestplate. Why? About your unofficial work. Whom do you truly serve? The rogue trader or the interrogator of the Inquisition? He glances at Heinrichs. Whom does the rogue trader serve? The Golden Throne? The Trade Empire? Could it be that one stems from the other? And if so, is there any sense in discussing it? I want a list of your all agents and the means to contact them. I can understand your desire as a rogue trader to have everything under your control, and yet I'm not at liberty to make use of classified information related to the interrogator's agents in whatever way I see fit. There's no point in pressing my agents. None of them would ever reveal such vital information, especially not in my presence. Dargonus has no need for spies from the Inquisition begun. Now we're gonna keep Inquisition. You promised me a report on the present state of affairs in the Trade Empire. All official reports to your seneschal. As for the conversation we're having right now, I wouldn't trust any paper or data slate with its contents. You see, Lady Theodora, may the Emperor have mercy on her soul, was perfectly aware of Dargonus' political environment. You, however, have only just arrived on the capital world, and I thought it would be the best to bring you up to speed. Frankly, the nobles of Dargonus, much like nobles on most worlds, are akin to spiders in a jar, ready to pounce on whatever is the weakest, or whomever they deem to be weakest. The nobles of Dargonus are well-respected, rich and powerful individuals who held Lady Theodora's favor for many years and found ways to rise above the rest by diligently serving the rogue trader. Every family pursues its own selfish interests, and each one expects that with the transition of power they will retain and even add to their lands and wealth. The families I would recommend giving particular attention to are the Drive Stamps, the Gapraks, and the Sourbacks. I should also mention the Verserians, not a noble house per se, but a family that was part of Lady Theodora's inner circle, to the Blue Blood's great displeasure. Tell me about the Drive Stamps. The Drive Stamps are an ancient governor house of Dargonus. Predictably, the greater the wealth of the von Valancius trade empire, the fuller their coffers grow. Their reputation is flawless except for one detail. We have evidence that Urb and the Drive Stamps' rivals seem to have the misfortune of regularly falling victim to Xenos raids. I find that these attacks are always a little too advantageous for the Drive Stamps, but we lack solid proof and might never see a face. Closer an official is to rogue trader, the braver and safer they feel. I would just like to remind everyone that rubbing shoulders with Xenos is a heresy that can be overlooked only in the case of the von Valancius heir, not his servant. What makes the Gapraks special? Gapraks hail from a remote forge world, and among their distant relatives there are many servants of the Omnissiah, and the house itself is close to the cult of the Adeptus Mechanicus, both in spirit and in their business connections. Gapraks oversaw the industrial shipment within your trade empire, until recently. Ever since the astrophatic communication with Kiava Gamma was severed, they've been quite concerned about the security of the planet placed in their care. We saved Kiava Gamma. What can you tell me about House Sourback? I've been to Kiava Gamma already. The planet was tainted by the cult of the Final Dawn. These are grim tidings. It's a tragedy that an industrial world of such tremendous capacity was brought down by the pernicious influence of the archenemy. Perhaps my colleagues can pick up the cultist trail in the cold void.